really know what you can do until you understand what's wrong with you.
That's right, kids! You're still watching, and we have no idea why! Steel 305, The Wraith WA, bringing you the news a week late. It's the morning show!
It was a little bit slower.
It was, but doesn't matter.
It's weird.
Good morning.
We needed like a... Yeah.
Good morning, Steel.
Good morning. Morning, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Too busy,
Sorry.
Like nitpicking.
Nitpicking. Nah, time to nitpick after. Take notes.
Get
Get a little notepad out and be like, yes,
Nah, I'll
I
forget
need
it
to
all
come
at
in
that point.
3.5 seconds earlier with the transition of the... That's it. That's all I've got.
Yeah.
Good morning. I've been playing
Hello.
Final Fantasy 16. Too much? Oh, it's good.
Yeah. You played about 9 hours.
Yeah, about 9 hours
pretty good.
since Thursday.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. That's some innings.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't need a demo. Went in cold. I'm just going to talk.
Yeah, I mean... I don't
Yeah,
think
so-
it needed a demo.
Well, I mean, there's a demo out. I'm just saying, I didn't need a demo. I saw that first trailer where they did the main theme fucking in the orchestra and they had all the summons and all
Yeah.
that bullshit.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all I seen. I seen that first sort of main trailers
So
and I went in cold.
Yeah.
And oh boy, it's good.
It's good, right?
Oh, it's fucking good. So good.
The first question would be, does it feel like... Because this is going to be the question that I've seen about God of War and Zelda.
Yeah.
Is it's just the same, but it's just a little bit better. Is that the case for 16?
Oh, I don't know.
Because like I saw like 15 was
because
the open chop, and it looked great. And then obviously 16, and I was like, well, you kind of know what to expect, obviously. But now it's going to be PS5 style because you were talking about reminding me how the loading is like the pushing of the door.
Yeah.
Which God of War is usually the same. Usually
Yeah.
he lifts the thing up
Yep,
and then
yep,
he steps
yep.
through. Like, are you feeling that yet, or is there like have they added anything that's made it?
All right, okay. Well, okay, I'll start from the thing. There's a lot of to unpack in that little question. Fuck, man. So, all right, so how it compares to being a sequel, that's what the best thing about this fucking thing. They stuck to their guns. It's a Final Fantasy game, but the thing about Final Fantasy games is no Final Fantasy game is really connected, right?
No.
So you don't
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
play
yeah, yeah.
16.
I do
so
like that about
that
it
you
as
don't.
well.
I can fully answer that there is
Yeah.
no direct comparison between 15 and 16. They are completely different games.
Okay, yeah.
All right?
Story-wise, they're
Story-wise, everything.
Yeah,
They're
cool.
both
All right,
Final
so
Fantasy
no
games.
continuity, which is fine.
No continuity,
Okay,
and the
it's-
two games. And what I love is like from 15 to 14 to 13, especially like basically since 10,
Yeah.
they've all like always constantly reinventing the wheel
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
Final
yeah.
Fantasies, and this
Yeah.
one is completely different to
Again.
fucking everything. So there's
Okay.
you don't have to worry about like, oh,
Right.
God of War 2's
So
a little bit better than
gameplay and mechanics of the game
yeah.
similar.
No, not at all. I mean, I can see the evolution, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
because I played them all, like once you played them all, you can see the evolution.
Yeah, you
of-
can see them growing. Yeah,
right?
obviously.
So like 13 had this concept where it was still very turn-based, but
Mm-hmm.
all you did was sort of select the actions of the character. And it was called a
Yeah.
paradigm shift. So you'd build out your character with like all these fucking menus. I'm doing this because it's like a tree, so it's like
Yeah,
a lot
yeah,
of
yeah.
if this does this bullshit.
yeah.
And then all you do is switch between, I guess, stances.
Mm-hmm.
And then the game just, because it's turn-based, it's their turn, your turn. And if you switch to the attack mode, it'll do these attacks that you've
Yeah, okay.
set up, right? And then when you get to 14, it's an MMO,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
So it's got, but it's all the same stuff. So
Yeah.
it's all the same magic, the same abilities. It's just
Yeah,
how
yeah, you
it's presented this time.
Mm-hmm.
And 15, I can see, because there was a button in 15, you get an ability where you can like teleport to the dude.
Yeah.
And that's
yeah.
very much in this.
Yeah.
But they've also, as the game moves on, you get different abilities, so it's not just that. Because there was a lot of 15 where you just fucking teleport to the dude,
Yeah,
hit your
chop,
button,
chop,
chop.
Yeah.
I feel like, actually, I can feel the turn-based influence in 16 more than I can in 15. ever
Okay,
did.
all right, that's
Right?
cool. Yeah.
So 15, they wanted to make this fucking
So they
grand...
refined it to a good
yeah, well,
working
fuck
level.
me. Yeah, I'll get into it. So, like, 15 wanted to be this big, grand, fucking open world thing, and they
Yeah.
wanted to do a lot, right?
Yeah,
but because they wanted to do a lot, they ended up doing nothing.
Yeah, a lot of open space with nothing in it.
Yeah. And look, I liked 15 for what it was.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty
but
cool.
it was like there was a lot of look. I'm gonna go
what I've
out there.
seen.
There might have been a lot of them drinking their own Kool-Aid for 15.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
this game was in like it was gonna be
because it was early on of that style.
It was fucking originally announced as a fucking PS3 game.
Yeah.
So and then like it went like it was meant to be like
Which
a fucking
makes sense for the open area with nothing in it.
Yeah. So Final Fantasy 13 came out, right?
Yeah.
And then obviously that thing, and then they announced this fucking other game, this sequel, direct comparison sequel thing to 13.
Yeah.
That never happened. But there's a trailer out in the wild.
Yeah.
You fucking look at that trailer, and it's a lot of Final Fantasy 15 is in there. Like Noctis is straight up the guy.
Yeah.
Right?
Same dude,
Oh, they kind of take him in, they change him a bit, and
course.
then that slowly, and then they came out and said, "Yep, this game has now turned into this game. It's going to be Final Fantasy 15." And then you can see the sort of DNA in there.
Yeah.
But it was very much an open world. That's what they were going for.
Yeah.
But obviously,
They're trying
God
to
of
push
War
for
has
it
fucking
first.
happened, and
Yeah.
people are all doubling down on this fucking storytelling sort of thing, and that's
Yeah.
what Final fucking Fantasy always has been.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah,
these
yeah.
Crazy,
Obviously, he's telling a story.
bonkers
Yeah.
stories.
It's just like you see these games now, like Zelda, for example.
Yeah.
Zelda's Tears of the Kingdom is very much Breath of the Wild, but now you can make dick robots and random
Yeah.
shit, right?
Yeah. Oh,
'Cause
absolutely.
They refined the skills that they tried with Breath of the Wild. So even though there's no story, but really in hindsight, it's the same game.
Oh, it's the
right?
fucking same game. You
God
just
of War
got
and God of
building
War
mechanics.
Ragnarok.
Yeah.
The story was fantastic and it built on and some great moments, but the gameplay essentially was just the same.
Yeah.
That's why I felt like maybe this was also you're going to be like, so all this crazy shit's going on. Like from what I've seen, it was great.
Yeah.
Like, the graphics and the beasts and stuff looks
Yeah.
fucking phenomenal. But there's just the action fighting just looks the same.
I understand that.
Yeah.
But I will say, because so the fucking action, even though it might look the same, I've
Yes.
only like a little scratch in the surface.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And I'm not
I'm
playing
not-
it, so I don't know from feel and how it works as well.
All right. So firstly, it feels a lot like fucking Devil May Cry 5, because the same guy who made Devil May Cry
Yeah, is on this.
made this,
Yeah,
and he's
awesome.
come out and he said this might be my masterpiece, my fucking best work.
Fuck yeah,
For a
wicked.
for action thing, and I was
Yeah,
like, all
yeah,
right. And
sweet.
yeah, when it starts, it very much is you fucking hit square.
Yeah,
Boom, 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 and then you hit circle to teleport to them, right?
Yeah.
And then you hold the right trigger,
Yes.
and it gives you 2 abilities.
yeah,
So I got an uppercut,
yeah,
and then I got an AOE, a little fucking
yeah. Attack. Yeah.
spinny sword thing, right?
Yeah.
And then eventually you unlock, if you hold down square, it lights your sword on fire.
Yeah. Now you got
Right?
fire.
So then
Yeah,
what you do
yeah,
is you go, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold square.
Yeah.
Now your sword's on fire,
Yeah.
right? Then you hit circle. And then you dash to the dude with
then
your
you
sword
hit
on
the thing,
fire,
and then
right?
bam.
And then bam, he's on fire. And then you, what another one I like to do is you do hold square and triangle, and you do the Devil May Cry fucking.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Sweet.
But when you execute that, you hold down square. Now your sword's on fire,
Yeah. That's cool.
right?
That's cool.
And then you can go into this attack, right, which gives
Yeah.
him a little bounce.
Yeah,
And
and then
then
you
you
can-
press like the trigger and you do the uppercut.
Yeah, you
now
take
they're
it.
floating.
Yeah.
Right.
That's cool.
Then you hit circle.
Yeah.
And you teleport up.
Yeah.
Now you're like square, 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 square.
And you can start again.
Boom, he hits him down. And now I've
Yeah.
unlocked this other ability. If I do square and X in the air,
Yeah.
he does a fucking Iron Man punch down with the sword.
Oh, Nice. That's wicked.
Now if you hold down square,
Yeah,
your sword's
it's
on
a
fire.
Yeah,
Now
cool.
you get it?
Yeah.
Right? And
Exactly.
and at first I started to think it was just pressing square. And then
No.
now I started to feel the rhythm of the game. I'm like,
Yeah.
it kind of
Yeah, yeah.
feels like
Hogwarts
a turn-based.
Hogwarts had it with the what do you call it? With the wand battles.
Yes.
You could and switch, and then you could shield and
Yeah.
between the
Yeah, so
certain spell.
Astro, it's all real-time
Yeah,
action.
yeah,
It
yeah.
plays just a lot like Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
But eventually then you get the wind element, right? Mm-hmm. And then you press L2 and you swap stances,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And now you dash to the guy,
Yeah.
turns into a get over here,
Oh, cool. Yeah.
right? So now you're kind of, and then like that, in that ability, instead of having an AoE, the triangle is a rising up, it's a fucking uppercut thing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of the design, but it's a go up move.
Yeah.
And then eventually you unlock, I unlocked another thing, and it changed the square instead of an uppercut. I took it into a charge.
Oh, cool. Cool.
And then you can like link dudes together, charge, and like it's kind of
multiple attacks.
It's kind of like with here's the little toys that they give you, and you can sort of make your own fun with the gameplay. But it still very much is Final Fantasy. And what I like about it is you got these a bit like these accessories.
Yeah.
And you start with these 4 accessories.
Yeah. Okay.
And then one of them is when automatic evading.
Okay, yeah.
So at any time that the computer says that you can evade, it'll just fucking
just do
evade
it.
for you, right?
Wow.
Then there's another one is like, you don't want to do all this shit, just hold down square.
Wow. Yeah, it just does it for you.
Right? And it just does it for you. Just hold down square. You're like, combos,
that can
now
bring
your
in-
sword's on fire, and then, right?
Yeah.
And then there's another one where it's all like, okay, maybe you don't want to auto evade. Maybe the second before the precision will give you a little quick time event. And that's what I've taken.
Okay.
Right? And I'll tell you what,
okay.
these battles with these fucking big Final Fantasy monsters and shit, because like I just fought the Iron Giant. So if you played a Final Fantasy, the Iron Giant's in it. And fuck me, man. So it's all like, because I got the slowdown, I'm doing all my combo, now my sword's on fire, then R1 pops up, and it goes,
slows down.
and you press R1, you get your perfect dodge.
Yeah.
And then you hit square, and then you do your fancy fucking blue flashy attack.
Nice.
And the thing is, it's all like, I fought this other dude, and it's just like doing this spin attack, and I'm going like R1 dodge, and I hit my counter attack, and then because it's spinning, R1 pops up. So it's just like, you're doing this bullet time shit, fucking...
Yeah, wow.
It's cool.
That's cool.
And it
Very
kind of
cool.
feels like that's also the turn.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can take... And obviously you can take it away. And the tells, I'm not gonna... Like, the tells are all like, oh, I'm gonna hit you.
Yeah.
And the window to get the fucking slow down by yourself...
Yeah.
By yourself is still pretty good.
Yeah.
But I've got this ability equipped, and I'm like, fucking living my best life.
Fuck yeah.
And then... But the thing is... I'm starting to get into the weeds. You know, there's like plus T10. So instead of you don't auto evade, you just take plus 10 attack.
Yeah.
And now I'm getting a ability, like armor accessories that is now give me like perks to certain moves.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right.
Right.
So
And I
this
heard
is
with some of the
where-
reviews, someone mentioned there's, a lot of this when you read
Create
these
a build.
reviews. Exactly right.
Yeah.
I heard there's like it does this automatically.
Yeah.
Oh, and you get a little dog. Hashtag spoilers. There's a dog in it, right?
Yeah.
And on the D-pad, you control the dog,
That's cool.
right?
Yeah.
But again, you don't want to control the dog. You just equip an ability,
Yeah, and
and the
it'll do it
dog
for
just does it for you.
Yeah. Excellent.
And I'm like,
Not
oh,
easy mode for people who can't be
but
bothered.
exactly right. For the
Yeah.
people that can't be fucked
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
way.
yeah.
And there is, again, an easy mode,
Yeah.
right? Which I think it just has this stuff automatically equipped.
Yeah. It just does it.
It does it anyway.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, I'll play the action, but I'm starting to get the feel. And I just unlocked, what's it called in Devil May Cry when you turn Super Saiyan? You know, like in Devil May Cry where you go Devil mode or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, in this, obviously, you got to ask, what's the limit breaks? Because every Final Fantasy, when you has a limit break.
Yeah.
So if you're not, that's like a super move you can do, right?
Yeah.
In this one, boom, you hit those 2 fucking thumbsticks in,
yeah.
balls, you go
Everything.
Super Saiyan. And
Everything's
and,
limit
and
break.
then everything's changed. And then all those abilities are
yeah.
now different again. And it's just like, oh, you get it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
that's how the combat is.
Yeah. That's cool.
And I'm fucking digging it, man.
man,
I'm digging it. And again, it's just like it's just so story based as well. You can see all the influence. Like these guys, it's like so the guy that wrote it is the guy that did Final Fantasy 14 and Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So anyway, so it's like then he's like read Game of Thrones. He's like, oh man, these people like the Game of Thrones, right?
Yeah,
and then he's
he's
gone, but
made
I've
game.
written this shit. I did this on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
But now, instead of like 2 little dudes going, "Aw,"
Yeah.
and die,
Yeah.
right? Now you see a cutscene whereas a dude just gets fucked up, man. There it is like violent as shit. And because it's MA,
allowed to.
there's just like every second word is as many expletives as we use. Haven't seen a C-bomb yet.
No.
Right?
Yeah.
But there is so much shit. So much like in the opening cutscene, the guy's running around from one of the big fucking kaiju things.
Yeah.
And he's like, fuck.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
And just on the voice acting, some of it is totally hit and miss. Mm-hmm. Like, so the main guys, you can tell they've gone, and they got the lip sync all good.
Yeah.
And then there's other parts where NPCs are like,
Yeah, of course. You never. NPCs are never right. They never get done right.
whole thing's voice acted though.
Yeah. But it's never like it's. There's always one dude that's got his arm bent like this.
Yeah, like
hey
it's-
man, what do you like? Yeah.
Yeah, the whole thing's
It's
voice
almost has
acted.
to be now. Yeah. Yeah.
So it doesn't skip a beat. So there's
Yeah.
there's no you don't hardly any reading. The only reading you really got to do is like the tutorials.
Yeah.
What another fucking cool thing is, at any point you can hold down the touchpad, right? And it brings up this like little bubble screen
Yeah.
where it has an explanation of the location.
Yeah.
And then all the characters that are on the screen that you're talking to.
Oh, that's cool.
And then it goes like, remember this guy? He's your dad.
He's your dad.
He's
Yeah,
did
yeah,
this.
okay.
And then as you unlock more, it gives you more pages.
Yeah.
So I'm all like, oh, fuck, who's that dude? Hold down the button.
And it
And it's
just
like,
tells
oh,
you.
it's this dude.
You got
And
a
he's
Pokedex.
part of, it's got a Pokedex.
Wow.
So anytime in the cutscenes.
You can
and
remember who's what they're
yeah.
doing.
And what I love about it, it's a play on an old term from Final Fantasy. So in the combat used to be called active time battle.
Yeah.
Because it was turn based,
Yeah.
but time kept going.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, Final Fantasy's always been an action game.
Yeah.
And anyway, they've called this active time lore.
Whoa.
Oh, it's fucking cool. Every
That's
game
cool.
should have this.
Yeah.
Because it's all, oh, fuck, man. And then it's all like, boom,
Especially with
Articon.
games when you come up a lot of people and you forget. Like.
Yeah, and I know, like, most games have, like, oh, there's a menu and a journal and you can read all your codex interests.
yeah.
But it's just like, you need it. You want it then? You want
Yeah.
right then.
I won't be surprised if games take that and
Oh,
start
they
doing it.
totally take it. Like, can you imagine Elden Ring or a Dark Souls game moving forward, right?
Yeah,
Where at
without-
any point, because it's all in there, right?
Yeah, but if you miss it, you miss
But
it.
you miss it. At any point, you could just go like, and it says like Blade.
Yeah.
He's this dude.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, cool. Because you know it's in there.
Yeah,
And you can
yeah,
read
yeah,
the item
yeah.
and things, but it's just like, come on, man.
Yeah, it's cool.
But it stops. That's why all these people make YouTube videos for the
That's-
Dark
that's
Souls
it,
lore.
yeah.
But anyway,
That's
fuck,
true.
man. Final
That's true.
Fantasy 16. It's baller. I'm loving it.
Fuck yeah, man.
So besides that, what have you been playing?
Not much, man. I've just been playing Gran Turismo 7.
Gran Turismo 7. Now I'm gonna say this:
It's really good.
looking over a Gran Turismo,
Yeah,
the fucking graphics
it's
on
pretty
that,
good,
man, they are
did-
sick.
Yeah, they did a good job. Which I assume that what people were going to expect. They're going to expect a good job. Like, do you know what I mean? Like Forza has its Forza Racing and it has Forza Horizon. Mm-hmm. So it has two different
Yeah.
Where Gran Turismo is just Gran Turismo. So if
Yeah.
it's coming out, it's going to have to be on the top of its game.
Yeah.
Because it's like Need for Speed is not competing at all.
No.
That's when it's on a different direction and it's not one Need for Speed lost it. But anyway, great. Yeah, it's really good. Gran Turismo works. Yeah, that's it. That's really all I've been playing, man. It's cool.
And Diablo 4. Since last time we spoke.
Look, Diablo 4, it's being a hard sell, man. Like,
Oh.
I'm not enjoying it. I enjoy the rogue more than the druid.
Yep. Drew's not feeling it.
He's alright. I feel like I don't know, maybe there's a hill and once you get over it, it's kind of...
Yeah. Like, he's good once you get hit
But
level 50.
I feel like he's at a point where he's just kind of in this middle ground. It's just kind of not,
GT7 is mental.
Yeah, it's off its nut, man. If you ever get a chance to try it in VR, go for it. It's just even better.
Yeah. Just on the graphics comparison, having Final Fantasy 16, and that's like, so I've switched all the graphical settings.
Yeah.
So at first I played it in graphics mode, and like, when it hits, it hits.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
And then I put it in performance mode, and I'm like,
Yeah.
the frame rate isn't enough to fucking annoy me, so I put it back into graphics mode.
Yeah.
I'm fucking loving it. But when it's good, when you can tell when they're like, all right, double down on this, boys.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, they've done a great job.
It's like, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
But beat to beat, the graphics are good.
Yeah.
Right? But when they pump, it's phenomenal. But you look over a
Yeah.
Gran Turismo, and you're like, everything's fucking
Yeah,
phenomenal. But
yeah.
obviously,
and I don't even know what I set it to because it came up with that option. Like, do you want to focus on this? Focus on this. I
Yeah.
can't remember what I put it on.
oh, and it's fuck, man.
But yeah,
It looks slick.
They've done a great job.
Yeah.
Like, they've done an absolute great job, and
Obviously,
they've
you
made
don't
things a
see
little
around
more-
what's the corner.
No, I know.
You know what I mean? You can't. Oh, what's behind? Oh,
Yeah, you're not
he
seeing
is
the-
a cardboard cutout.
Yeah.
Like-
You're not seeing people like lining up at the fucking food vans or nothing, but they've made it very non 2D on the sides.
Yeah, so
They're
like you can
focused
actually
on
see
the full track
trees and
stuff,
shit.
yeah.
Like, instead of just like, why do the trees always look at me?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like they spared no expense with this one.
Yeah.
Um,
But
Yeah,
back
and
to
it's good. It's that sort of. Anyway, Diablo 4.
so I played it for 50 hours since it's come
Yeah,
out, which I blew me
definitely
away.
haven't played it.
I started all the fucking classes.
Yeah, I haven't done that. I've only stuck with the 2 so far.
So I will say, once I unlocked all the ads,
Yeah.
all of my little minions for the Necromancer,
Yeah.
it's not as fun.
Yeah, nah. See,
Right?
that's why I like I feel like as cool as a Necromancer is, when you got an army of 7,
Yeah.
you just stand there.
But there's the
check
whole
your
thing
watch.
where
Do you know what
you
I mean?
can trade the dudes in for something else.
Yes,
And I haven't really fucked with
that.
that
gives
yet.
you a bit more depth.
But I finally got a build of the rogue that I like.
Yeah.
And I powered through. I finished Act 1 to 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I think 4. I think I'm on Act 5.
Oh well, yeah, I'm not even fucking close.
Right?
I
I
get
fucking
that.
smashed it. When you were, I think you were playing Gran Turismo
Yeah.
that Tuesday. I just fucking
Yeah,
streamlined.
yeah.
I had so many side quests
Mm-hmm,
that I couldn't get any more.
Yeah,
You're like,
okay.
you have a limit of 20 side quests in Diablo 4.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I had
there's
to have.
fucking
So
each-
some I've already
they're
completed.
fucking heaps.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
heaps.
Yeah, yeah.
Some of them already completed it. Like, I found the guy's bar of soap. I just had to go hand it in.
Yeah. Yeah, I got
so-
a couple of those ones. I
Just
come
gotta go
across them,
fucking.
but
Here's
there's
your
so
lost
much.
laundry, mate.
Yeah. I think like
Get
I
it?
think
The squirrels kill you, but
Yeah. Like, the side quests and the public events and stuff is cool. Like I like that.
yeah, the public events are cool.
I think what's getting me is the story. It just feels like it's just more of the same. It's like, oh, now there's another demon. It's like, yeah,
yeah,
like, really?
yeah.
Like,
And
come
I
on.
think that part where you've got to walk in the snow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bit boring.
Yeah, I think well, that's also like I said, I'm not even as far, but it's being a hard sell.
Yeah, now-
I can't play it for too long because
Yeah.
I don't want it to burn out.
Yeah.
I don't want to play it and be like, nah, I'm full asleep. I'm like, nah, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
But I'll get there bit by bit.
It is
Like,
more fun
yeah.
with the homies.
Oh yeah.
Because it's more than just like stomping demons chatting than it is playing.
Yeah, like playing. I get playing by yourself as a rogue is fun.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, it's like if you play as a group with a druid, I'm really just throwing tornadoes around. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
standing there, like,
dude, as a necromancer, all I do is put out
Like-
the curse on the floor.
Yeah.
And just kind of stand there.
yeah, they do the rest themselves. Like, do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's times like that when you need the homies where they're getting on. They
Yeah.
actually feels like a bit more
Yeah.
crazy going on.
And again, like going a rogue
Yeah.
when I went the rogue and there's like when me and Jimmy Flash were just 2 rogues,
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
fun.
yeah,
Because we
yeah.
would just sort of like concentrate on one dude and it would just melt.
Yeah. I reckon a full squad of like dudes of
Of
rogues,
rogues would be funny.
hilarious.
Because they're all glass cannons.
Yeah.
And as every now
yeah.
and then, like again, the big tree dude would just kill us both.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, okay. But you know that it was fun. But again, when I was the rogue and I think you were the druid
Yeah.
and there was some Flash with someone else, and
Yeah.
it was just kind of like, oh yeah, you then
Yeah.
feel like you're doing nothing.
Yeah. Just like throwing
There
these
is a bit, and again,
tornadoes
it
out
is
and
just
shit.
hanging with the
Yeah.
homies.
So it's maybe I'll get like I'm not like giving up on it because I know that I realize
Yeah.
I'm not fucking anywhere near like I at least get past Act 3 before I'd be like I don't know.
We get the horse at Act 3, and the
Yeah.
horse is very much like you're on the. I feel like it's. Now they make
Yeah,
you just
yeah.
get through the map.
Exactly, yeah. So
I don't know,
we'll
yeah,
see.
it's a bit
But
of a
at the
weird
moment,
one.
it's a little bit of a hard sell because it's like I feel like obviously I played 2, 3, and 4, but like it's originally wasn't my style of game.
No.
So it's always been a slow build.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we had a lot of fun with 3 for some reason.
yeah, 3 was cool.
Yeah.
But it was just I don't know.
And 2 is fucking just funny.
2 is funny, but it's fuck, man. Like,
Because it's so old. Like, I get it. When
everyone's
it's old.
stealing gold and shit. Like, I had to deposit my gold every time, man. I didn't want to get
Because
robbed from my own teammates.
It's not even by
Yeah.
choice.
Where's my $100,000
You
gone?
just get back to town, and
yeah,
you got like
yeah.
1.7 mil.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the hell?
Why do I have all this
and
money?
everyone else is like, I'm broke.
Yeah.
Can
Like,
you give me my money? I was like,
go scab potions, cunt. Like, it's your own fault like, for dying.
have potions.
Like, to feed and revive you. Like, yeah, man.
Oh,
Look, don't get me wrong, we got through all of that, so I think I can get,
we'll
further in
do it,
Diablo
man. We
4.
got the DLC for Diablo to do.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, it is fun. It's just like it's
Oh yeah, it's
so
fun.
far it's more of the same. Chasing chasing the demon. Like,
Yeah, chasing the
Again?
loot and
Like,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, I can feel.
we'll see.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. Well, you know what? We'll see. Let's get into the stories.
Yeah, it is a lot better than 2. Oh, I pressed 2. Now it's just a blank screen.
Nah, it's all good. That's my bad. That's my bad. Because for some reason it.
No.
I think I had it on the other one, but then this one.
There it is. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Police catch bombing suspect after he left behind Pokemon cards. I just thought
Wow.
I'd share this
Ooh,
one.
wow.
Kind of funny.
Look at him.
So a man was suspected building and detonating multiple explosives in Maryland was arrested after connecting some Pokemon cards left behind the scene. That's it.
Wow.
So over the past several weeks, he's been detonated in small suburbs. This is crazy, hey. Behind the things, we're struggling to find a suspect, but they caught an unlikely bizarre break in the case when they discovered some Pokemon cards in a small crater after one recent illegal explosion. That's it, mate. 34-year-old who had a stack of popular cards on him after requiring a search warrant. Ha ha! Them Pokemon cards. World's greatest detective,
Wow.
man.
Yeah.
Let's dust this card for prints.
Yeah.
Let's check this guy.
Yeah. You got Pokemon.
You got Pokemon cards on the ground!
Go to jail. It's my first day here. Now you're going to jail, man. You're going to jail.
Mate, or why he brought Pokemons during the alleged crime. Well, you know what? Maybe he just got a tip that there was like a rare Mewtwo or something at the card shop.
maybe.
And he's like, oh, mate, well, in between blowing up shit, I could just call in there and...
Yeah. Just go pick up my set of cards.
Oh, wild.
Wild horses.
Wild horses. You know
That's
what also
mental.
is crazy?
What's going on?
EA, empowering the creative leaders to drive growth. All right, so there's a lot of garble in here. But anyway, long story short, where is it? Today we are the next step of our strategy by aligning our studios into 2 organizations that report to me. So now EA has split into EA Entertainment and EA Sports.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun. I don't really know what this means. I mean, they're all still owned by EA. But Vince Zampella, sorry. He's the guy that was the lead of Fallen Order and all that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and he was the Call of Duty guy that went over, right?
Alright.
So he's leading EA Entertainment.
Oh, so they can focus on Assassin's Creeds and...
Well, no, that's Ubisoft. So their EA is really just...
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
It's really just...
It says there. Battlefield.
Battlefield, Star Wars, Apex
Okay.
Legends. So we might get another fucking Titanfall. And then meanwhile, the other guy has to rebuild FIFA.
Well, yeah, because they'll be stepping away from their...
Yeah, so that's totally to be taken into consideration. So
Yeah,
right now,
yeah.
EA has split into 2 companies. They've taken Apex and
so-
Star Wars over
that's so
here.
If EA Sports falls, it doesn't drag the other one down with it. Yeah, well, makes sense.
That's it.
Don't get me wrong, like $1 billion.
It's still got Madden.
ask.
What's it
Yeah,
got?
yeah.
So what's it got?
They'll have all the other like franchises, PGA. Well, then again, I don't know.
Have they done a PGA?
They did a PGA. I think 22.
So there hasn't been a new... Oh,
Bucks.
because there's the new split in the golf, isn't there?
No, they're coming together.
Oh.
So they originally, when the Live tournament came in, the Saudis were like,
yeah.
"We'll give you $100 million to play," and
Yeah,
PGA
yeah,
were like,
yeah.
"No, we're not going there."
Yeah.
And then players are like, "Fuck it, I'll go and play."
And the players got...
So they've done it, and now they come to a point where they're bringing it together. So I don't know if the Live tournament has bought the PGA out, but I think that the point they're just like, why separate it when we can just all play golf together? So I think that's anyway. PGA and the Live tournaments are coming together. I don't know. It's probably going to be joint tournaments or whatever. Anyway, so
That'll obviously affect this.
that will affect that because it will have to have, it could. I mean, EA could do a Live tournament game or that sort of. Use all
But
the
they
same
got
structure.
But because they're they
there's
license
licenses
it
and stuff.
all,
Yeah,
they'll have to
exactly.
new deal agreements
Yeah.
and all that
So there's,
shit.
and
Back to
they'll
Tiger
have-
Woods. Who made that? Was that EA?
Yeah. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Maybe they'll just get
Tiger
fucking
Woods,
back to that.
things
Not
like that.
Woodsy.
They've got Formula One, NHL, NFL. I don't know if they're still doing an NBA game because maybe the 2K just took that.
I know 2K has one, but I don't know if EA do one.
Yeah, I don't know if they still do NBA since 2K. Maybe they took the NBA from them.
Yeah,
But
I'm
there's
not
all these
sure.
other games anyway, so who knows?
Anyway, yeah,
Who
exactly
knows?
right. But totally right. I mean, that's pretty good fucking speculation there to say if one goes bust because of FIFA.
Yeah. Like, that's a big loss.
Yeah, like, it's huge. And the fact that on that such an organizational level, like FIFA have just gone, no. And you're all like, man, we've been making your games for like fucking maybe 20 years.
Longer than that.
Like longer than that. I don't know. Well, 23.
Yeah, no, but 20 odd years.
Yeah, 20 years. We can say 20 years because there was a FIFA 2000.
Yeah, there was.
There was a FIFA like...
It was FIFA 98.
97.
Let's say 25, 26 years.
At one point, it was FIFA
$1
1.
Like,
It's crazy money. And don't get me wrong, they're all dealing in that. And that's way above our fucking...
But, you know, maybe the Live tournament, they've got that kind of money. They could have like, all right, make us a game.
But anyway, so yeah, they've split. How interesting.
Yeah.
It's in the game.
It makes sense because then, like one won't can't affect the other.
Yeah.
And it means if the sports does go down, and then they go, all right, we'll focus on Star Wars games.
Yeah.
Or if Disney are like, hey, you can't make our games anymore, they can lean into the sports sides a little bit more.
Yeah, well, it was almost a little touch and go there, man, without all the fallout of that. They were all like, their fucking deal got, you know.
Yeah.
They're well, you guys can keep making Star Wars games. That's cool. That's
Until
cool.
we say
but
otherwise.
Unfortunately, your exclusivity deal is fucking over.
Yeah. See, Disney have their fingers in all the pies.
Yeah.
Man, so
exactly right.
it's gonna work. But we'll see. Let's see where it goes. I think it'll be a good one.
All right. Now, you remember Chocobo GP?
Oh, God. I never played it, but I remember it. Its existence.
Now, you remember it was going to be all live service and microtransactions?
Yeah.
Well, they pulled the pin. It's all gone. They've pulled the pin on all the microtransactions. Everything is now unlocked.
Just do it.
Just do it. But obviously, that's for the paid version.
Of course.
Not the free version.
You're not getting free.
Yeah. The light version is just the demo, and if you played the Battle Pass, I assume all that stuff would carry over.
And then you're like, no, you can have it all.
But yeah, it's only if you played the if you've got like a physical copy.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like, mate, might pick it up on the Switch. We can do a little Chocobo versus Moogle versus Cloud.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who knows? Because we love our kart raiders. Right. Yeah. Well, I actually put all the things together. So I think, did I? Maybe. Let's go a little Netflix news. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Here we got a picture of our Aang.
I've seen these. I didn't know if they were legit or not.
This is legit, man. We got our Aang for the next flicks.
What are we thinking on this?
We got our I forgot her name. Oh, I feel like a piece of shit.
I never watched it.
You never watched it?
I watched some of it.
That's gonna be Sokka, and that's the Fire Prince dude.
Fire Prince dude.
Yeah. And honestly, if you put these pictures side by side next to the M. Night Shyamalan one, I wouldn't. It doesn't look much better.
Let's see how it gets. I mean, it could only be worse than Cowboy Bebop.
Well, speaking of Cowboy Bebop, do you want to see the live action trailer for One Piece? We seen this. We watched it.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
I didn't watch One Piece because I was a Dragon Ball fan, and then when it was like, look at this One Piece instead of Dragon Ball now, I was like, I'm out of here.
All right.
So,
I mean, it is a tough sell, I will say, especially because like Dragon Ball very much has that anime aesthetic.
Yeah.
Right? Where One Piece is the cartoon. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like some mangas and artists out there, right? Mm-hmm. Like full cartoonists.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like the Hello Kitty stuff and all that sort of stuff. Absolutely. And One Piece was kind of like a fine line between the two. Like how it would have realistic things, but also would be very cartoony.
Yeah.
So I can see where people dropped off One Piece when it got swapped out on One Piece.
Again,
but I watched it.
It's only can only be better. Like, I mean, it could be worse.
Yeah.
Than Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's pretty silly.
Yeah.
Like fucking just go all in silliness.
Yeah.
There's some pretty cool shit. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's it. He has stretchy powers.
Yeah.
I will say the guy playing Luffy seems to be like all in.
Yeah.
He's just like fucking let's go, man.
Like, looking from what I've seen of like little bits and bobs that I've seen of One Piece, like the characters look pretty close. Yeah. So obviously, the dude with the sword in his mouth and all that sort of stuff. So let's see. Let's see. Cowboy, Cowboy. I'm holding Cowboy Bebop to be the best one so far. Only I'm not saying it's as good as the anime.
No.
When I watched the anime, my opinion changed. But as from real life renditions,
It wasn't bad. Yeah,
I'll put it at the top.
it was bad for reasons, but it wasn't
Yeah.
the actual quality of the show.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
yeah,
mean?
no.
Like, it was bad for other reasons.
Yeah.
But the actual stuff that they did in the show was pretty good.
It was pretty good, yeah.
It's just... What
yeah,
happened?
yeah, exactly. Typical Netflix style.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Right.
It's all like Umbrella Academy, right? That's successful because, honestly, there's
can't
not
go
much
wrong.
source material.
Yeah.
There's like 6 issues when they start, like maybe 12 issues when they started doing it.
Yeah.
There was only this small, like,
Thing to work
original
from.
story to
Yeah.
work from. Where, like, you know, Cowboy Bebop is a full fucking 26 episode animation down to the...
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? The thing,
Yeah.
there's so much there when you're doing a version of that.
Yeah.
There's artistic liberties.
Especially if
and
you're
all
not doing it as much. as
Yeah.
well. It's like you
Yeah.
gotta cram all the bits in.
that. A lot of One Piece fans seem to be getting behind this. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's
But-
see. Maybe it will be good, and it could be a winner.
Yeah, I know. But more Netflix
More.
stuff. Ooh, Zom 100 is coming to Netflix. I only brought this up because I've read the manga.
Okay.
My opinion of it was all like, oh yeah,
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
yeah. So as you can see, it's zombie apocalypse, anime.
Anime.
So
All
and
like
again,
teenage.
I've actually read some of the early. So when the zombie fucking Walking Dead craze took off, right?
Yeah.
Obviously,
yeah.
everything leaches into popular culture.
Oh yeah, fuck
right?
yeah. It was zombies.
Zombies were
man.
everywhere.
Fuck.
Pirates versus Vikings and all that sort of
you
stuff.
want zombie pirates versus fucking Romans? You got it.
You got
Like,
it.
you're getting it all.
And I read a few of
Yeah.
the early stuff. Like one of them, like High School of the Dead. I was all like, oh no, this isn't for me. I see
Yeah.
what this is
Yeah,
doing.
yeah.
Smut.
No.
And then there was another one called I'm Not a Hero or My Name is Hero. I can't quite remember.
yeah.
And that was more like started off as a slice of life.
Yeah, and then just
And
left turn.
Left turn,
Yeah.
and then it's the
Yeah.
zombie apocalypse, and this dude's like just an everyman.
Yeah.
And he's all like 5 minutes with his girlfriend, and his girlfriend's getting eaten, and he's like, ah!
Yeah.
And then it just keeps escalating for this one dude, but he somehow just keeps surviving.
Getting out of it, yeah.
And this just looks like anime hijinks zombies. And I've
Yeah.
read a bit of it, and it's like, yeah, and it still has that, like, you know, like, don't forget it's a zombie thing, and people fucking horrifically die.
Yeah.
But it's a
because
bit...
there are zombie pigs too. Like that's even like it's the worst kind of zombie you could get.
Oh, man,
zombie
zombie
boar.
sharks? Zombie animals?
Yeah.
Still
fuck
zombie
that.
people, though.
Everything's a zombie.
Everything's a zombie in this one. And this guy in his
Look at him, he's
Winnebago...
jumping like fucking Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Lady's just having a jog.
Samurais.
Yeah, she
And
was-
truck drivers. What else can you get behind?
I mean,
I can't
go
remember
wrong
it,
there.
honestly. I can't remember a fucking thing.
Yes.
I didn't read the whole volume either. I read like the first issue.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, yeah, I get
I'm
it.
sure it'll be great.
Cool.
But yeah.
Moving on. Do you remember Vampire the Masquerade?
Mm-hmm.
Bloodlines 2?
Well, I remember it's like it's coming.
Well, guess what? Flash Prime, go and get a refund on your pre-order because the RPG has started offering refunds for people sick of waiting for years for it to come out. Wow. So yeah, you can go. They've offered, they finally, you can go to EB Games, take this article, and fucking slap this shit down and be like, I want my refund on my
want
game
my
that may or may
refund,
not ever
please.
come out.
Yeah. I want my money back.
On my pre-order.
Stop sitting on my cash. Give it
That's
back to me.
That's wild, man.
Yeah, man.
And I'm not gonna lie.
So you should. If they still don't have a timeline of when this game's going to come out, which I strongly feel Forever does, is just going to shit the bed anyway. Because, you know, like what happened to No Man's Sky and everything else, it took forever to come out. It bombs. Get your fucking money back. Put it into something that's going to work or something you might enjoy.
What about those Dead Island 2 people?
Oh, man, apparently it's shit.
Yeah. Because it's not the game they pre-ordered in 2017
Yeah,
or whatever
got it,
the
and
fuck.
they're like, there's nothing. There's no
Nothing.
zombies.
Yeah,
it's
like,
meant to
it's
be LA,
poos.
and there's like
Yeah,
10 zombies
yeah,
around.
yeah.
It's dog shit.
Yeah, and like,
do you
no
expect?
offense, like, I like, you know, we make the joke. Flash Prime pre-order. He fucking loves Vampire the Masquerade,
I get
right?
it.
He's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
slapped
Like,
my
if
money
he
down.
hangs on to it, good on him. Like, good for him.
But
and
at the same
everything else,
time,
but
like,
still.
mate, when this game got announced,
Yeah.
and they went like, you can have the big super pre-order, and we're gonna
Yeah.
have statues and shit. I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
Whoa, like,
Yeah, they took the money and ran.
this isn't Nintendo making this game.
They've gotten the money. They're like, woohoo! And then the deadlines come up. Like, shit, we've still got to make this game.
They've pulled people out. Like, it's
Yeah.
wild.
Nah.
Like, when you
Move
start to
on.
read into this,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's not... Whatever game is going to be, when it comes out, is not the Envision that
Yeah.
some people
No.
pre-ordered.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, and they got some big fucking boots to fill
Yeah,
for that, because that original game, pretty fucking cool.
yeah. Well, there you go.
Anyway, go get a refund. Hilarious. All right, you love this. Metal Gear Solid, the board game, now available for pre-order. Yeah, boy. Yeah. It's not even pictures, but... Oh, let's see if this
Is
takes
it
us.
a PlayStation licensed board game?
I don't know. We'll just see where this link takes us.
No, that's the collection.
Oh, that's the collection. No, then fuck, mate. Don't know.
Nah.
Earlier, Konami announced, where is it? Let's go. Coming to the heels of the announcement is the, okay, let's do this is the one. No, it's licensed, I believe. Doesn't want to take me to there.
No.
Nah. So all it is, alright, I don't know anything, it's just for the jokes. I'm sorry, Steel, I can't even get any more information.
More board games.
But it's been
It's
announced.
just stupid.
It's been announced after all
Okay.
these new Metal Gear games have been announced.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, moving on.
Let's see what it's like.
Yeah, I'll wait till the next one.
Let me see the
I'll wait.
fold-out boards and the characters and the same settings.
Okay, alright.
But just military.
Yeah, now there is a new Superman coming,
Ooh.
and it looks fucking cool. They've turned my boy into an anime.
I can do this. I'm gonna hide my powers and be a normal man having
Jack
a
Quaid's
normal day.
voicing Superman
Hang on.
from The Boys. So
Starting
they've
now.
animated my boy Superman.
Everyone
Adult
thinks they
Swim
know the Man
style.
of
This
Steel,
looks pretty fucking sick.
but you've never seen the son of Jor-El like this before.
Who am I?
I'm fucking excited. I think this actually could be a pretty cool version of
I'd like to
Superman.
interview you for the Daily Planet.
Sorry, no comment.
Lois, these
'Cause there
are
hasn't
the
been a
new
decent Superman
interns.
cartoon
I want you to
in a
show them the ropes and get
They can help me
So anyway,
with the
I'm
story.
fucking excited.
If we break
this
this,
could be
we'll
good.
This could be
cool.
good. I think it's going to be cool. Superman. I mean, at the end of the day, the Superman. It's. Some people think it's difficult to write Superman, and Superman can be boring and all that sort of stuff because he's got all the powers and all that, right?
Yeah,
But it's about him bumbling through life is
Yeah.
what makes Superman
Yeah.
because he's the man with all the powers. Yes, he can stop a fucking locomotive,
Yeah, why
but
not?
he forgets to put the fucking milk back in the fridge.
Yeah, no, I get it. The hijinks of trying to hide it. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, exactly
Why not?
right.
Let's give it a go.
And the you know
Yeah.
all the Supermanness.
Yeah.
You know? Should be good. Should be good. I hope it's good. I'm just going to close this window because we'll keep playing things. All right, now there was a PlayStation showcase because we've been a little while away.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a PlayStation showcase. There was a Nintendo Direct that I fucking live react on my stream on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And there was an Xbox showcase and a Bethesda showcase.
Wow.
We're not going to cover it all because that's a fuck ton of things to go over. But I did watch them all.
Wow.
Wow. So we'll just go through it. So at the PlayStation showcase, I'm going to say I give it 3. 3 out of 5 on the scale.
3 out of 5.
Yeah, man, it
Really?
wasn't it wasn't great.
Yeah.
They only sort of like built on what had already been announced. So it wasn't as exciting as it could be.
Okay.
All right. I need to see Wolverine, man. I need to see a bit
Yeah.
more than that.
Okay.
But, you know, obviously Spider-Man's got to come out, so we're going to see more of that.
Yes.
View my age.
It's PlayStation, man. That's what it does for you. Got to put on this while we verify how old we may be
Yeah.
or may not be.
Yeah. Just in case, you know,
in case.
someone will be like, oh, you know his birthday. Even though I'll be like, hey, it's my birthday today. So it went on. That's the whole showcase. Let's just get into the videos. So Snake Eater Delta was announced. Did you see or hear about this?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
So it's basically going to be a remake, or I don't know, let's not even get into the
adaptation. Yeah.
of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. It's using the original voice recordings.
Yeah, cool. But in an old new style play.
Yep, so it's going to be
okay,
new graphics. So they showed a bit. It took ages to get going.
Is this
so,
where the
yeah, you
I've
see
seen
the
this.
frog, you
Yeah,
see that, and then
yeah.
eventually bloody Solid Snake comes
Yes.
out of the woods.
Yes, I've seen that.
Sorry to keep you waiting. So it's going to be like that, but literally it's going to be the original voice recordings.
Yeah, sweet.
So I just hope that they have decent audio quality.
Yeah, I'm sure they would.
Do you know what I
think they would. I don't think if they had poor quality, I don't think they would go down that track.
Yeah. That's true.
Like, there's no way.
Also, you don't have to, hire anybody new.
Yeah.
Marathon, the teaser for Destiny 2. Did you see this?
Or is this a new game?
So Bungie making a new game. It's called Marathon. It looks kind of cool. They've already made a Marathon fucking like ages ago.
Yeah.
It was like a weird game on the Apple. It was on everything, but it was funny that it was on Macintosh at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like their first person shooter thing that went on to.
Yeah, okay.
It's
cool.
just one of their early ideas. So
Yeah, I
anyway, they're
remember
coming
this.
back. Not really much shown in the trailer.
Yeah.
Just a lot of like overarching stuff to give a bit of a tone of
Yeah.
the game, I guess. I don't know. It looks cool. I will
Yeah.
play it more. If it turns out to be Bungie are back to fucking oh shit, press the button, Steel.
Oh, yeah.
Would you? Would you? Would you? Would you? Would you fuck off?
All right. So this week's Would You Fuck Off is sent to us by Astro, as always. Because he's the only person who remembers it.
Yeah.
So he puts, let's say the goats goes viral.
Yeah.
Would you rather be known in several countries overseas but unknown in Australia? Or a domestic hero but unknown to the rest of the world? Can't be both.
Oh fuck, man. International. We don't have to worry. Secret identity, man.
Yeah, well, I guess.
Because that is the best option.
Yeah,
because
you know what? I would go international.
you can go. I could still go to the fucking
Yeah.
servo in me socks and me undies.
could. No
and
one would
everyone's gonna be
know.
like, "Oh, look at this fucking idiot."
yeah.
And then what they don't know is you're recording it for YouTube because we're fucking international superstars.
Being voiced over by
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Voiced over in Japanese by Goku.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So let's say we go that
Yes,
big, right?
international.
Mr.
Yeah, Mr.
Beast
Beast
style.
Yeah, man.
Fuck, man. I'm getting the Naruto voice actor to do me too.
Have I ever seen a dude that just
I'll
does
get-
not give a fuck?
I would get
That
the
guy.
dude who does
Amazing.
fucking household.
Yeah.
Yakuza
yeah,
Hustle.
yeah,
I'll
there you
get
go,
that
see?
voice actor
Yeah.
to do my because he's got
There you
the.
go, see?
I watched The Blade of Immortal and he also
Yeah.
does that. I had to watch
Yeah.
it in Japanese and
Yeah.
fuck man, his voice is just gravelly smooth.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
choose him. Would you be Goku?
Yeah, I'd probably
That'd be
do
so funny.
Voiceover dude Goku.
It's an 86-year-old woman.
Yeah, sorry. That's why I was like, hang on, not doing this. The
That'd be
female.
so funny,
absolutely,
man.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Yeah, international for sure because like you're gonna more revenue, more views, more.
Well, not even. Let's say
you know what I mean? Like nationally here it's
Aussie man reviews.
just snubbed on
got
Channel
snubbed
7.
on Channel
Didn't
7.
even know who he was.
Nah, that is so fucking hilarious.
Because he's worldwide fame.
He was a Call of Duty announcer
Yeah,
on a
yeah,
video
yeah.
game for
This
paid
dude
DLC.
interviewed The Rock and Kevin Hart live.
Yeah.
Jack Black live. All these
Yeah.
people like spent the day with Jack Black when he was in Perth.
Yeah.
And the old sports guy Channel 7 over East didn't even know who he was.
Nah.
So
Fucking
Aussie
hilarious.
Man Reviews is more famous than that guy who's on national TV.
Yep.
And he didn't even realize.
Nah.
I feel like this is where I've always thought this, and I've always thought, but maybe it's been a bit because I'm foreign, but I feel like to get national fame, it's not that hard.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
No.
Like,
Mate, we already know a couple of local legends.
yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like it's. So yeah, I definitely will. International fame. Absolutely. Aussie man, like legitimately snubbed.
Legitimately
the guy's
snubbed.
like, oh, I don't know who you're nobody. Like, you're the no one. The
Yeah.
dude on Channel 7, you're the nobody.
Yeah.
Like, everyone on TV would be like, oh, it's Aussie, you fucking idiot. Like,
Yeah.
what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, international. I've got international.
Yeah, international.
National fame here is boring as fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
It's just funny.
Like-
And again, we could go to fucking HJ's.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
And
buy him a
we'd-
double whopper,
we'll
guilt-free.
still be fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Still be idiots.
sitting in the car park waiting for his fucking shit because I'm a dry muncher.
But what they don't know is like this is you
Yeah.
know it's all a thing.
Yeah, it's all a thing.
Oh, yeah. There's our answer.
I completely forgot it. Because Astro always sends it on time.
Yeah.
This question because he's onto it.
Yeah,
And then sometimes I don't reply.
yeah.
So
can
not
see that.
because I don't want to reply to Astro, because we're just acquaintances, not mates. Apparently, in his position. But it's so I don't forget it, and I know that it's there because it's on red. So every time I see it, I'm like, the question's there.
Yeah.
But if I reply to him, And
Question's
then,
gone.
and then 2 weeks later, the show, I forget. It's gone.
Yeah.
But yeah, Astro on it, as always.
And sauceless burger
burger
with another no onions
heavy.
heavy pickle.
Yeah, man, you got to get it, dry it up, get that taste of the meat, you know. And,
Actually, speaking of tasting the meat,
yeah,
Steel made hamburgers last night.
I did.
I think they were a 3.
I did.
3 out of 5.
I did.
Like
Yeah,
you
3 out of
you
5.
said,
Bit more on the seasoning. I kind of underseasoned
bit more
it.
salt and pepper couldn't have gone astray.
Yeah, that was
but
just
I think
my
they were
under
all good, man.
calculations on the bulkness.
I think that's a heavy hitter.
Yeah, man. Yeah, been cooking.
I think making the pancake size and watching them go. Boop.
yeah, because I was getting a good squash on them, and they were like, and then they were just, where's my meat going?
Where's the burger patty, man?
Where's the huge thing that I put down? Now I have these tiny little steaks. But,
So I reckon maybe make the balls a little bit bigger, so when you give them the squish, they're a little bit maybe thicker,
Yeah,
and then they'll.
yeah.
Because remember how much whoop.
What was the fat ratio?
Oh fuck, I don't know. It was just shitty mince.
It was just lean mince with 2 eggs.
Was it
and
lean? It
breadcrumbs.
wasn't mean. It was just normal mince.
It was mean beef machine.
Because you
No,
need
it was
more
like a
fat
lean-
ratio for burgers.
I don't know. I don't know what it was. It was
just
your
mince,
Woolies
man.
mince, bro. Exclusive to Coles.
No, we got the $8 steak, right? And then we shredded it.
Yeah. I'm not using like briskets and shit. Like I'm not MasterChef yet. I watch it, but I'm not doing it yet. So, but yeah, I gave it a crack.
Okay.
Anyway,
All right, switch back.
switch back. We're going back to the thing now. Here we go, man.
Nice. Exclusive to Coles.
Yeah, Woolies business. Exactly.
Oh, did you know Cade's back?
Yeah, I figured.
Cade's back.
There's a whole part monument to him in the tower, which now is, I assume, is just redundant.
Hopefully he comes out eating noodles.
Yeah. Where have you guys been out there?
All right. See, again, there was
6, yeah.
lots of fucking trailers. So there was a big gameplay reveal on Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'll just wait for it.
How?
to
Yeah,
come out and
exactly.
I'll play
Same. I've seen enough Spider-Man. Don't need to see any more when it comes out.
it. Yeah,
and
it's
all
going to
over
be
it.
fucking, yeah.
Helldivers 2.
Yeah,
That looks pretty cool.
yeah.
Then there was next Assassin's Creed game, Mirage.
Yeah,
So if you haven't seen the trailer, guys, they're going back to
yeah.
the roots. So they're going to
OJ
like
style.
the Assassin's Creed 1 location. Like,
Yeah, so you're Basim. You're a young Basim. So you're the.
hold on. So Basim, he's a pre-established character.
Yeah, he's like the assassin villain in Valhalla. He's the dude when you get to the end, he turns on you because he wants to live forever. You
Well,
learn from
I'll
him-
be.
Yeah. Apparently, it's a young Basim. So it's him when he's a young assassin.
So you gonna play it?
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I will. I'll give it. I'm not rushing to it. I'll give it,
It looks
time.
cool.
because
It
I want
looks-
to play Jedi Survivor. There's a lot of other games that haven't ran to that I want to play. But I'll get there. I will get there because I do want to. There's still some DLC. Haven't done the final chapter in Valhalla yet.
Yeah.
That one that came out.
Yeah.
So I want to do that first. But I've got to get this. The cycle of the games.
Oh,
You're
so
like-
many games.
So I'll get back in there. So.
Saw more Dragon Dogma 2. Looks good. Looks good. Alan Wake 2. You saw
Yeah.
the launch trailer.
Yeah.
What else was there? Foam Stars. Now, Foam Stars, looks wild. This is like Square Enix, the guys that make Final Fantasy for PlayStation, are making their version of Splatoon.
Okay.
But it's foam guns. And
Yeah.
they're more like anime people than little squid things.
Okay. All right.
I don't know.
Okay. Let's.
There was a few PlayStation VR 2 announcements. So we got
Cool.
Queen is coming to Beat Saber.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Resident Evil 4 is getting a VR mode.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Very cool.
Arizona Sunshine 2.
Sweet.
Sweet.
That first one was good. It was a little I feel like a underrated little achiever.
Yeah.
Arizona Sunshine.
And then there was Five Nights at Freddy
Yeah.
and more Crossfire.
Wow. VR2 Five Nights at Freddy's. Let's
Yeah,
go.
it should be
That
fucking
will
cool.
be fucking brutal.
And then there was a heap of these indies.
Yeah.
Some of them didn't really stand out to me, but a lot of them I know. So
Yeah,
again, it
yeah.
wasn't very
See what they look like when they appear.
just
yeah,
closer
yeah.
to the day. And again, there's so much to go over. So again, and then there was the Xbox showcase.
Yes.
Thank you, Press Start, for getting all the shit together. We got more Fable. We watched the trailer.
Yes.
What did you reckon?
Yeah. I think
It's
gonna be
it's
cool.
Fable. It's the vibe of Fable. It's
Yeah.
the fucking fart jokes and
Yeah, I
eating
think it's gonna.
chickens
I think it's
and
if it hits the mark, it'll be fine.
yeah. Avowed. I have no idea. Obsidian. Okay. So this is the guys that made not Path of Exile. Oh shit, forgot the name. They made like a Baldur's Gate 2 modern
Yeah.
versions.
Yeah.
Pillars of Eternity. All right, so obviously they were bought by
Yeah.
Xbox.
This is what they're doing now.
This is what they're doing. So it looks like they're making a first person, third person.
Yeah.
Instead of it being up, 2D, you can actually have a look around. Looks like first person. There you go.
Cool.
Should be cool. Star Wars Outlaws. Fucking looks sick.
Yeah. Is that an Xbox exclusive?
No.
Oh.
It was just on the Xbox.
Yeah,
They paid the
okay.
money for the first trailer.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, so it's going to be on all platforms.
I'm excited for that one.
What are Coles going out and buying it and reselling?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably.
They're buying the Woolies mints, then they just reseal it with their own.
Yeah, so Red Dead Star Wars looks cool, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
I think it looks cool.
Yeah. It's going to be fucking awesome.
Then there was a whole Starfield Direct. Again, it looks like Fallout in space.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're doing a new
One new
Xbox
Carbon
Series.
Black.
Yeah, it's got an SSD, 1 terabyte. It's a big boy.
Wow, that's cool. That's cool.
Yep. And then the Starfield controllers and stuff. Yeah.
The controller looks pretty cool.
Clockwork Revolution. All right. I have no idea. It's by the Deathloop people.
Yeah.
No. Sorry. It's the people who made Wasteland and Arcanum. So again, these actually are a CRPG company.
Yeah, okay.
So a lot of like RPGs on the computer that never really. These actually did get ported to PlayStation,
Yeah.
but they're very much a PC centric thing.
Yeah.
Again, it looks like they now have the money, so they can make the games with bigger scope.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Much like how Baldur's Gate 3 looks.
Yeah.
Where, Baldur's Gate 2, you're like little dudes on the screen.
Yeah,
And now
yeah.
this time you're actually like
Yeah, in amongst it.
in amongst it.
Cool.
Forza Motorsport.
Yeah.
So now you're more of a Horizon fan than you are a Motorsport fan.
Yeah, because
So-
Horizon's got that open world.
What do you
element.
reckon?
Yeah, it's going to be great. Like, absolutely. There's no doubt about that. It's not.
Now, would
gonna
you
be
get this?
fucking-
Because you play all the Microsoft
Yeah, actually,
stuff
I
on
probably
PC.
would.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't think I would jump out and get it straight away, but yeah,
Wait for a sale, that sort of thing?
yeah.
Because, I mean, that right now you've got
We've got
GT7.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's
this is
the
filling
same.
that there.
Yeah.
So there's no rush for this, but yeah, like if it's anything like Forza Horizon, which obviously it is, it'll be great. So
Flight Simulator, more Flight Simulator.
yeah,
Now, Hellblade 2. So remember the guys that made Setsuna Sacrifice, fucking cool ass game, Ninja Theory,
Yeah.
were bought by
yeah,
Xbox. So the sequel is going to be an Xbox exclusive. Just another trailer. So again, we won't watch it. South of Midnight. Okay. So this is the people that made We Happy Few. I wasn't really into that sort of game.
yeah.
Any gameplay? Yeah, no, just setting a vibe. That's cool.
Fair enough.
So that company, I can see their DNA,
Yeah.
that art style that they chose.
Yeah.
Towerborn, what is this? Doesn't look that interesting. Again, a lot on the Xbox.
33 player co-op. What the
All right, you want to check this?
No. Just reading that.
Again, nothing really stood out for me on the Xbox showcase. Some cool
Yeah,
things.
City Skylines too. Okay.
City Skylines 2?
I'm just saying, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking.
There was a
advancing
couple
on it.
Persona things, and obviously they got the Like a Dragon,
Oh, there's next one.
the next one.
Cool.
So they got the trailer. It's just a CG trailer. It is literally just Ichiban walking around the beach.
Naked, and they're moving stuff to.
Yeah, to show you.
Cheeky.
Cheeky! So don't get me wrong, it's going to be fucking great.
Yeah.
But again,
Yeah.
I know it's going to be good.
Yeah.
I loved 7. I loved Like a Dragon.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
I don't need to know anymore.
Absolutely.
There was this company. So it's like a Persona-esque RPG coming to Xbox. We don't need to watch all these trailers. Payday 3. What do you reckon?
I didn't play the first two, so
Hey, we played Army of 2.
yeah, it's a different game.
Moving on.
Yeah.
A couple of new Persona games. Now, this one I did want to watch. So they're doing a remastered, reloaded, reimagining of Persona 3,
Okay.
which is cool because obviously it was a PlayStation 2 game, but they're now redone it in the
Five star.
in the 5 style.
Yeah. Cool.
But the thing about Persona 3, there's a few different versions of it. There's PlayStation, what's it called? Portable, which I believe this is the one where they added you could play as a boy or as a girl. There's
Yeah,
new
yeah.
romance options, new dialogue, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Then there's that version. Then there's another version where you can walk around the school and all that.
Yeah,
It doesn't
yeah.
have that.
Oh, okay. So
It's
they've
just
added
all
that.
menus.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
oh, from here I need to go to the school, and
just-
then some of them will give you like a little where you can walk around.
Yeah,
But it was mainly just the dungeons.
Yeah.
Because you got to remember this is a PS2
2 game.
game.
Cool. Might be exciting.
There is a tactics base. This was also in the Nintendo Direct, but
Yeah.
there's a tactics fucking Persona game coming out.
Cool.
Did they actually show you the gameplay? I swear they did. There. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It's gonna be cool. Yeah. But again, that's coming to all platforms.
Yeah.
So much Cyberpunk DLC, more Elder Scrolls DLC.
Yeah, I saw a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
More Fallout 76 DLC. Monkey Island is coming to Sea of Thieves.
Cool.
Apparently, the Monkey Island people didn't have anything to do with it though.
What's the point?
Well, it's all owned by. I think.
Yeah, true. Overwatch 2 new season. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. What's this? Oh, June. Let's have a look. Oh, it's the June expansion.
Yeah. So you fly around the
Yeah, so you can fly around in June in Flight Simulator. I mean, that's cool though.
world. Yeah, it's very cool.
That is very cool. All right. But let's get into the Nintendo Direct, which was out of control. I loved it. Some people said it was, meddling at best. They don't know what they're talking about. I'm going to start from the bottom because there is so much to cover.
Okay.
Where's the actual thing? All right. So, there was a weird-ass rhythm game where you're pigeons.
Yeah.
Right? There was the guys that made Sonic Mania, right? Have made a new game. And it's like this platformer where you have a yo-yo. So I get the idea is they wanted to make a Sonic game, but they went fuck it, and now they're making their own game.
Yeah.
Because the coins make the same sound, and there's a lot of similarities. You can see Sonic in its DNA.
Yeah.
But it might be actually good.
Yeah. Looks like it could be.
Jokes. This is weird. It's like a rhythm game where you're pigeons and you like bang the Wii remotes.
Got ya.
Looks cool.
Very cool.
Dragon Quest Monsters. Now, do you know what Dragon Quest Monsters is?
Is it like Dragon Quest version of Monster Hunter?
Dragon Quest's version of Pokemon.
Oh, Pokemon.
But what's cool is they're doing the spin-off timeline thing where it looks like you're actually going to be playing an alternate version of Dragon Quest 2.
Okay, yeah.
So like the different side of the story.
Yeah. Cool.
But you can't fight, so you have to like ranch monsters and
Yeah,
shit.
gotcha.
Looks cool. Looks cool. More Mario Rabbids DLC.
Cool.
Cool. This was weird. It was just weird. It was like a little. Oh, okay. So this actually looks like Overcooked,
Yeah.
but you're mechanics.
Okay.
All right. What's it
Okay.
called? Maniac Mechanics. So
Ah,
yeah, again,
okay.
it looks like Overcooked,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you're
yeah.
car dudes.
Yeah.
And then you get to like do courses and shit. It'll
Yeah.
be like if you haven't broken up with your friends after playing Overcooked.
Yeah.
Now's your chance.
Try to be mechanics.
Now
yeah.
be mechanics.
Okay.
So it looks cool. More Hot Wheels Unleashed.
Unleashed 2.
Coming to the Switch.
Okay.
All right, Fae Fam, because everybody loves Stardew Valley, and everybody loves Animal Crossing, so now everything's got to be one of these.
Yeah.
I joke. It's a whole subgenre now.
Yeah.
You like
it is.
RPGs?
Yeah.
Do you like farming RPGs? Because they're
Yeah,
over
they
here
are.
now,
Yeah.
right?
They have their own thing.
They
now.
got their own thing
Welcome to it. Yeah. Okay.
now. So we got one of them. There's actually a couple of these was announced in the Direct.
Okay.
A Silent Hope. This actually looks pretty cool. If I remember, a lot of RPG
okay.
nonsense.
Yeah.
But the idea is you've got the classic 12 classes, right? So and then they've all got like the 12 classic
Yeah,
classes
no,
of
the
fantasy,
different
right?
thing. Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's
yeah.
a roguelite.
Yeah.
So you're up in town, and then all of them have different jobs.
Yeah,
So then
yeah,
there's a blacksmith, there's a cook, there's a whatever. Then
Yeah.
you then take said adventurer down and through the dungeons. They unlock new shit, and then you come up, and then in your town, you can now cook new things. The chef can do new things. The fucking this
they all
dude
do different things.
looks
now.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, looks pretty cool. Just Dance.
Cool.
It's not no man. Dance away, dance away.
Yeah.
Gloomhaven is getting a video game.
Okay.
Do you remember Gloomhaven, the board game? We played it.
Oh yeah. Then no,
You don't remember?
don't remember it.
You don't remember?
Nope.
You don't remember at all.
No.
We played the board game Gloomhaven.
Did we?
Yeah, man.
Where?
With Smorg. Play it out here, right at our house.
Did we?
Yeah, man. It was me, you, Patrick, Flash.
No.
Nah.
No.
I think Crazy Train.
No.
We played it.
Memory has been deleted from my brain.
Well then, that's
It'll
how
probably-
much
it'll
he
probably-
hates them.
It could probably come back to me later.
Remember, you pick a class and you all get minis and you get a...
Nah.
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 Well, anyway, the fucking video game version's
Cool.
coming out.
That's cool.
So that's cool.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's all the fucking same.
Arkham's coming to Switch.
Yeah, so it should.
So it should.
Will it hold up, though?
Splatoon's got an event coming up.
Cool.
This looks actually pretty cool. So,
Myth Force.
yeah, look, just watch a little of the trailer. So it looks, they're going for the Saturday morning fucking He-Man, Thundercats,
Yeah.
that sort of vibe,
Yeah,
right?
Yep.
Saturday morning cartoon chaos. I like the idea, but from what I can tell, right, when we just get into a bit more of the gameplay, once they get past this part, it kind of plays like Destiny,
Okay. Yeah.
right? Or maybe I should say Borderlands.
Yeah.
But it's got like
That
this Saturday
sort of
morning
style.
vibe.
Yeah.
Looks pretty cool.
Okay.
And I hope it's not like super live service. Hopefully it's
Yeah.
just something cool you can play with your mates.
Yeah.
Looks
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah, it does.
I think it'd be a lot more fun with like 4 people.
Yeah.
Again, that
Yes.
Persona Tactics game is coming to Switch.
Tactical.
Again, another farming. This one's going to be free to play, so more farming sims.
Oh, okay.
This
yeah.
one looks very much MMO. If this was, this one. So
Yeah.
this one looks like they took all the side games out of an MMO like Final Fantasy 14
And then just put them
and then
together.
put them into this.
Yeah.
And then do a rudimentary adventuring thing on the side. But seems to be the focus is all your crafting, all your cooking, all
Yeah.
your thing, and
Yeah.
then there's like a little adventure mode on the side. And it very much gives like MMO vibes.
Yeah.
He-Man! What did I say? What did I say, Astro?
FPS. He-Man FS.
Oh, He-Man FPS. First person shooter.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. Star Ocean 2 is getting a, I guess a remaster in the whole HD 2D animation style. It looks pretty sick. I've actually seen some screenshots of comparisons of the Super Nintendo version to this current one.
Yeah.
And it really looks like what you think it looked like as a kid.
Yeah.
It should
yeah,
have.
Yeah.
Because don't get me wrong, Star Ocean originally it looks pretty good.
Yeah, it would look good
For the
what it
Super
was,
Nintendo,
yeah.
and then now you're seeing this, and you're like, that's
that's
how
how you remember it.
that's exactly right.
Yeah.
And but yeah, it looks pretty fucking cool. Again, this is why I probably like the Direct. It was just RPGs.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're leaning a lot into it. which-
Yeah. Okay. So there was a new Sonic game announced. This actually looks pretty cool. It's Sonic, but this time there's 4 characters, and it seems to be like they sort of have their own sort of like stages crafted for them, or maybe it's the same stage, but they finally realized someone's gonna play Knuckles.
Yeah. So
Uh,
you can climb more.
So you can climb more, and Amy's probably got more areas to smash through, and that sort of stuff. Where Sonic just wants to run fast.
Yeah.
But the cool part about this is when you... Oh, whoops. Oh, I fucked it. I bloody fucked it. Is it? Good. 4-player
Don't play
local...
with Adam, man. Yeah, I know. You leave you behind.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm at
Hey.
the finish. Hurry up, idiots. Like,
4-player couch co-op.
yeah.
So that'll be
Ding,
pretty
ding, ding, ding.
pretty
Yeah.
wild
Yeah,
for a
trying to
Sonic
chase
game.
Adam Man the whole time.
Yeah, chasing Adam Man, because he'll go Sonic and just leave you for dead.
Yeah.
Vampire Survivors is coming to Switch.
Yeah.
This, as soon as it comes out, I'm all in. I'm going to buy it because
Yeah.
the best part about it, 4-player couch co-op.
Wow.
Wow,
That's cool.
that's
Should.
cool,
Games
man.
like that should
This
be.
is going to be the greatest 1 a.m. fucking game
Ever.
ever
Yeah.
because, it's 1 a.m. in the morning. You're a little messy. You don't want to commit to anything. This is going to be fucking. And then next
Yeah.
minute, it's 4 a.m. and
Yeah.
you're like, oh my god.
I need to go to bed.
Oh my
I
god.
get some sleep.
Another WarioWare game.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
people love them.
Yeah.
People love them. I love how they're just now turning old games into mini games, but
Yeah.
people love them.
Yeah.
People love them.
Yeah, they're cool. I like these type of games too, but I prefer like the Mario Party over than.
Yeah, Yeah.
But yeah.
Metal Gear Solid Master Collection is coming to the Switch. It's everything from Metal Gear Solid 1 to 3 with all the DLC and the extra bits and bobs, and Metal Gear 1, Metal Gear 2, and Snake's Revenge.
Wow.
And did you say more? It also comes with the comic books.
Wow.
Yeah. And art. Oh, I did it again, Flash. Steel.
again.
And then I called you Flash. Why was that?
again.
I'm super excited for this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be
Just
cool.
to buy Metal Gear Solid all over again.
Why not?
Why not, you know? Why not? Why not?
Just do it.
Mario Kart 8 they show a new track. It's where's the new track? New course. It's like a bathtub. It's like a bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Okay, yeah. Cool.
And they've announced 3 new characters. Piranha Plant, Wiggler.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, go to the next one. And Carmack, the wizard dude.
Oh, he's in
Yeah,
on the game.
wizard.
There
Yeah.
you go.
So
All right.
they haven't announced they only announced the one track.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, dogs are mental. We got Me Amiibos.
Cool.
Me Amiibos. Pokemon DLC. Looks cool. Looks like they're doing a festival one, and then they're doing this other weird one.
Absolutely.
Pikmin 4.
yeah.
Pikachu. Detective Pikachu.
Wow.
You two are the ideal detective duo.
Where is it? And he just complains about having
The
coffee.
name's Pikachu. And I'm what you
Detective
might call
Pikachu.
a great detective. I
Hilarious.
sure wish somebody would bring me some coffee.
Give me some coffee.
He's voiced by the guy that does Ichiban from Like a Dragon.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I was like, oh, cool. So yeah, that was one of the major announcements. Luigi's Mansion from the GameCube is coming.
Cool.
There's a new Princess Peach game coming. Super Mario RPG is getting a remake.
Wow.
Yeah,
Let's
wow.
go.
So wild. Remember I streamed this game?
Yes.
Yeah,
You
so
have to stream the remake, man.
I guess,
Has to.
yeah.
Has to do it
Gina,
now.
my boy, Mello, getting actual cutscenes.
Wow.
Yeah,
And then
wild.
Mario comes
Look,
up and just ruins the. He's like, yeah.
it's gonna be wild. I hope it has some like I remember this scene. I remember some of this shit. That's what's hilarious.
Ah, it was Bowser the whole
Oh,
time.
I was Bowser the whole time. But now, this is what we're all been waiting for. Super Mario
this
Brothers
new
Wonder.
one,
Have you
yeah.
seen it?
No.
All right,
But
let's
I've heard
watch it.
about it.
Let's watch it.
Onward and upward.
Looks sick. Yeah, it looks amazing.
Oh, let's get out and chase him.
Just these little vibrancy, these little animations.
Yeah.
It's like how you think you thought he used to do. Now he actually like
Yeah.
does it. It looks amazing, eh? Yeah, I'm actually super pumped up for this. Right, and then he gets his weird fire flower thing. Whoa! He actually said Let's go, right.
Yeah.
Roll! Man, I'm like, oh no!
One to see. Very cool.
Very cool. And what's even cooler, look, Luigi's back.
Yeah.
Overworld's back. Peach is back. Toad is back. Daisy's here. Big fart machine. And look at that, local co-op. Don't play without a man.
Play without a man.
Man, this is going to be so much fun. We need to play this.
Yeah.
Are you a super player? We are super players. We're going to play the shit out of this. This looks fucking so radical. Wonderful! And just the graphics as well.
Yeah.
Like, it actually looks like... It looks good.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Because think about it, all these other ones, they've all been, this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
The thing about all these other ones, they've all been, like, Wii U and GameCube ports and all that sort of stuff.
No,
this is like
new.
new. It's a new quick draw. Seems like a Mario with Mario-like things occurring. It's gonna be good.
It is, man.
Cool. Well, anyway, that's all our stories. That's actually we got one more thing.
We do.
We got one more thing.
Do we not have the bits?
We have our bits.
We forgot all about it.
I forgot all about it. You know, that's me. I forget about everything. Let's go.
Anyway, enjoy. Some Astro's bits.
G'day kids, what's wrong with goats? Now, full disclosure, after the very first video I made, in which I claimed to be this born-again black coffee convert, I can see myself drinking this on a regular basis. I did not expect to like it this much. That is fucking fantastic. I really, really like that, and I am shocked that I do. No. As soon as I was done making that video, I went straight back to my sugar milk, and I haven't looked back since. Then last week, I came across this.
Oh.
Black coffee and soda water.
Whoa.
Now, do you remember a few years ago, Coke had... There was Coffee Coke.
Yes.
Which was, from memory, it was kind of like flat Coke with a hint of coffee, and it was okay. I had it a couple of times, but it was just okay. Now, I don't imagine this is going to be that. I imagine this is just black coffee with carbonated water. Now, I don't mind black coffee, but I don't like carbonated water. So, this is really just going to be me punishing myself.
I love it.
For no reason other than curiosity. I don't predict myself being a huge fan of this at all, but I figured
Let's do it.
why the hell not, hey?
Let's do it. I'm excited for you.
I figured it would be a fun little trip down memory lane of when I thought I was a black coffee fan. That oh
Look at it.
oh
He was excited.
He was, eh?
It's from Tully's though. So, the coffee itself should be decent. But, there's nothing much else to say about it. I think we just open it and give it a shot. Here we go.
Let's do it.
Ooh.
It's not very strongly carbonated. When I opened it, there was barely a psst. It's pretty weak soda water, and it's just there's no sugar. Here we go.
Here we go.
Total convert.
Goes back for more.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
The carbonation is pretty flat, to be honest. I mean, you can feel it; it's there, but it's just adding a little bit of texture to the coffee. The coffee itself is actually not bad. If I'm being honest, I don't mind the coffee that much. It's not super bitter. It's got a decent flavor to it. The coffee itself is quite good. Like I said, it is from Tully's, so it's not surprising that the
don't
coffee
get
is
it.
decent. Just
Funny. I love it.
I don't think the soda water is adding much to the equation at all. It's just a light fizz, just something to tickle your tongue, so to speak. But it's okay. Put it this way, it's not as offensive as I thought it was going to be.
That's good.
So, just based on that alone, I gotta say I'm pleasantly surprised. It's not crap,
Finished it.
but at the same time, it's not good.
Yeah.
Good.
Not
So
good
I
enough to
don't know
go
what
back
to
for
think
some
of it.
more.
But I'm definitely not going to get it again.
Yeah.
This
That's
really
fair.
just was an experiment to see if I can still palate black coffee, and apparently I can. So yeah,
It wasn't as good as that first one.
just a quick one today.
That first one.
Black coffee and soda. Meh.
Meh.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
As always, don't forget, what's wrong with goats? And we'll see you in the next one.
Awesome. As always, thank you for that, Astro. For doing
Oh,
insight to
thank
carbonated
you.
black coffee, which are from Tully's. But apparently is
I don't get. Hello,
dice.
humans.
no dice on that.
No dice. Well, thanks for another show there, Steel.
Yeah, man. It's another one down.
Another one down.
We'll do, I don't know, next fortnight we'll be back for another
That's
one.
it.
And,
Don't forget,
yeah. Don't
follow
forget-
me on all the social media, and
Yeah, check out the YouTube. What's Wrong with Goats?
that's it. What's wrong
watch
with
this
goats on
again.
YouTube? You can watch this again.
No, you can't, because we didn't record it. So, you know.
Oh fuck!
Anyway.
We didn't record it.
So you can't see this one again. But go back and see other ones that we did record. But this one,
Nah, I'll just drop
Is,
the VOD. I'll just do the VOD.
do a VOD. There you go. We got it. Yeah.
Yeah, and on that note, thanks for watching, guys. Follow me on social media. Good times.
Anyway, peace out.
Peace out.